Have you ever just wanted to quit your job? Don't give a 2-week notice, just quit. Walk out, I'm done, wash your hands, and do something that you really wanted to do. Hi, I'm Steve Turtle. My wife is Jill, and welcome to our channel. I want to tell a story about Jill and I. It was June 2017. I got up like I normally do, 4:30 in the morning. Got cleaned up, went to work. Worked 11 hours, got off from work, came home. It was hot and I was tired. But as I was driving down the driveway, before I got to the house, I could see Jill sitting on the front porch. Somebody's with her, but I'm not quite sure who because I can't make them out too far away. As I got closer, I realized it was a friend of ours. He's a real estate agent, and you know, we talk to him from time to time, but he's usually not sitting on my front porch. So I pulled up, I parked the truck, I got out, and as I was walking down towards the porch, Jill looks up and she says, "We're selling the house. Come sign the papers." And it caught me off guard a little bit. And you got to understand, Jill, she's wonderful. She's my wife, and I love her dearly. And she's my best friend. So I said, okay, we'll do that. Now, this wasn't a total surprise. We had discussed it many times about selling the house and becoming workampers. And, you know, it's just never the right time. We had something going on, the children, money wasn't right, timing wasn't right. So it was always something, and we just couldn't get it together. So it didn't happen. Now, I had had this dream for like 16 years. It started at a campground, and I sat down by the fire, and I was talking to a guy who was retired military, and he told me stories about how he was a work camper, him and his wife. And they had traveled all over the place, and the life was great, and you know, it was just wonderful. So I fell in love with it. I thought it was something I really wanted to do. But this has been a dream for a long time for me. I just couldn't make it work out. So I'd reached a point in my life that I was ready to quit. I wanted to, in the worst way, I wanted to quit my job, get rid of the stress, get rid of the day-to-day routine, and enjoy life and enjoy what I'm doing when I'm doing it, but not at work. Jill and I sat down and we made a plan. We were going to sell the house. We're going to put in a notice. You know, got to do that because that's the right thing to do. Put in a 2-week notice and quit our jobs, load up the camper, and hit the road for fun, travel, and adventure. Now, why, you ask? Well, you know, I was tired of the rut, tired of the 4:30 in the morning, get up, 11-hour days, stressed out about job security. I was ready to quit. I'm ready to retire. Now, I'm not quite retirement age, but I can early retire. I want to be able to enjoy life, travel, see things, meet people, collect memories, not possessions, share meaningful, heartfelt stories, have less responsibility, less things, less to take care of. Well, time came, we were going to execute our plan. We're going to sell the house. So the house went on the market June 2017. We had 3 contracts. Within 1 week, we settled on one with a closing date in September. So for 4 months, we worked on the house. We painted, we cleaned, we straightened, made it presentable for showings. And we had 2 yard sales, crap that we just didn't need. And then we gave a lot of stuff to Salvation Army, the community aid store, you know, to charities. We packed a camper full of essentials, which was pretty hard because our camper's small. And then when September came, we closed. We closed on the house. And we rolled down the driveway for the very last time. It was bittersweet. It was a past life we loved, but leaving it all behind meant that we had a new chapter in our lives. So we were excited. It was a sacrifice that we wanted to make. We moved to a local campground to live while we finished off our work obligation. Time flew by, and in one moment we're in a rat race with full-time jobs, lots of debt. 4 fast months later, we're free, sort of. We have traded less money for more time. Now our house is sold. We're living in a camper. We need to find a little work for a free campsite for our camper. Typically 10 to 20 hours per week. A trade, a little work for a place to park our camper, because that cuts your bills in half. Your lodging, you know. We started our first adventure in November. Route 66, historic Route 66, with Steve and Jill Turtle. You have to check out the video. It's not my best. I'm new to this video stuff. But I did put together a little dialogue and some pictures to document our travels. So if you get a chance after this, go over there and look at those. Route 66. We left Pennsylvania for Chicago. We took 1 month to work our way west to Santa Barbara. Nope, we went to Santa Monica. Santa Monica, California. We started in Chicago and we drove all the way down to Santa Monica. We took a month. We drove the original route as much as we could with a camper. Stayed in a few rest stops, a few pilot gas stations, and a couple campgrounds. We took a month and we saw as much as we could. But we want to go back, and there's a lot to see, and so that's sort of on our list of things to do. From Santa Monica, once we were at the West Coast, we wandered our way back to Missouri. We parked our camper at Riverview RV Park. We talked to the owners, and we left it here and took off for Pennsylvania. And we went there and spent Christmas with our friends and family. I also have 3 videos, one there, one back, and one while I was there. You should check those out too. We're now in Lake Ozarks, Missouri, ready to start our new Workamper lifestyle. It's colder than I would like it to be because I don't like the cold. But it worked out that we're here. It's our first time camping in freezing weather, so that was an experience in itself. We're eagerly waiting for the start of the season, and that's going to be March 1st. We're working on some projects until then. The owners have been really good to us. They are presently not on site. They're in Florida, where normal people should be when it's cold. And it's just us and another host couple sort of manning the fort until they get back. We've got a few projects we're working on, and but nothing major. It's really been a good assignment. We hope our new Workamping lifestyle will allow us the opportunity to have fun, travel a lot, and have a lot of adventures. And we plan to meet a lot of people and have stories to tell. And we'll share those stories and ours right here on this YouTube channel. If you like our story, please click like. It's down there. Subscribe if you'd like to hear more stories like this one. And also please comment below, because your comments are important to me, because it helps me understand how bad I suck or how good I am, and gives me encouragement. So until later, thanks for your time. So the poll question is, have you ever wanted to quit your job? so that you could do something else that you really wanted to do, not work.